Hey everybody, this is Pocket StarCraft 29 coming to you with a game that I actually played. I'm always talking about, all the other games that, all the pros are playing. Not saying that I'm even anywhere near a pro, but I figured I'd, change it up and put a game that I played. Just tell you a little bit of background about me. I played Brood War when I was like 8th grade, and I played Protoss because they were so strong, and I used to just demolish people. But I didn't ladder on Brood War. I thought I was good, but I wasn't. Excuse me. On here I switched to Terran because I just feel good with Terran. Um, I like their units, just everything. I just like Terran. So that's why I chose Terran. Right now, I am a silver leaguer. I don't ladder much. Uh, Pretty much for the last couple of months, I've just been focusing on the little things like building placement, just kind of going over replays, kind of getting my knowledge up a little bit on the game before I actually start laddering. I really like to prepare sometimes. I don't know. I don't. It just makes me feel better when I ladder. Right now, I'm actually doing a TvZ right here against Mr. ImaurFriend. Um, I think he's a gold player. I'm not sure. But when I did start laddering, I played about 12 games. I won 8 of them, and like I'd say like 80% of them were against gold players. I actually played one platinum player and won. But I am a lot better silver player than I may look. Being a silver player, I'm a lot better than silver because I do practice with master players, and getting crushed by them really does help me with my game. So right here, to be honest, when I first started, like this is like really laddering like a lot for me, like 12 games. This is really my strategy. I really didn't have a strategy. I didn't have a build. Because my thing is, with silver leaguers, you don't really need a build. You just get out a whole bunch of units and attack. That was my strategy. Get out as many units as possible and just attack. Just attack. I just wanted to try something because I know Zerg. I saw he was going for this hatch first, which is common. It's completely common. And I knew there was going to be no real aggression from him for a while. So I decided I'm just going to put on a lot of aggression because TvZ is actually my weakest matchup, and then Pro TVP is really close to that. So I really just wanted to just put on as much pressure as possible and just make sure I was spending all my money all the time, and I had enough production facilities and everything like that. Like that was my goal this game. I know I don't have a particular build, and I'm not going according to standard build and things like that, but that's not exactly what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get out as many guys as possible and just attack. Make some type of timing. The timing that I've been working on was siege tank stem timing. I wanted to have siege mode done and stem done when I attacked. That was the timing that I have. So let me know how you guys think. I am trying to get better. I'm not perfect, so I'm really trying to get better. So I get my factory out, and I get 2 tech labs on it on my factory and my barracks. So I will be getting stem right away, and I will try to and usually when I get my factory, I put down a second gas automatically just right after. So you see my opponent went hatch first. He has a second base, but it's not up and running yet. He has some Zerglings just in case. He has a spine crawler right there. I think he's a little afraid of what I'm going to do. Has a roach warren. Doesn't have a queen yet, which is really interesting. No queen at either one. I think he's just a little worried because he's been saying that he's not very good, and he's been playing since it came out, and he thinks he should be better. So I think he's just a little scared at this point. So another spine crawler going down. Not really necessary, but it's Silver League, Gold League, low Gold League. So not going to see any pro games right now. None of us are pros. So I'm constantly producing out of these 3. I am a little bit supply blocked, so I get that supply depot down as soon as possible. Stem actually does take a really long time, So I got it really early, and it should be finishing in a little bit. Siege tech on the way as well. So I'm just trying to keep up with the mules and making SCVs. I'm a little off right here. The SCVs are not being made, and there it is right there. Really just trying to work on my macro and keeping my money low. Making sure I don't get supply blocked at all. Like, it's some things I definitely do need to work on. But I've gotten a lot better over the last month. I've gotten a lot better at the game, in my opinion. I have been doing really well. I was ranked 60th in my league. Now I'm ranked 6th in my league. I've beat a lot of gold players. So I feel like I'm a lot better silver player than what my rank says. I'm a lot better than what my rank is. So I get my engineering bay down just in case. I haven't seen any aggression from him at all. So in my mind, I'm thinking maybe he's going Muta. But at the same time, I want to get those upgrades out as soon as possible. Because when I'm going against anybody, I really want to get upgrades. I want to have the upgrade advantage. Anytime I can, I try to get it out as quick as possible. So we see that he does not have the second base up and running yet, so I'm not really that far behind. If we look at the units tab, I actually have more SCVs plus a mule. He only has 20 drones, 22 zerglings, and 1 queen. That he's doing larva injects on both hatcheries right here. He does have layer tech up, and he's getting his spire. So he did put down a two spore crawlers, so I'm not really sure. He's really playing it very safe, and I am going to be moving in right here. Now, I do miss micro a lot. I should have sieged these tanks up here a lot sooner. These siege tanks will go down before they can really do any amounts of damage, but I try to take out that queen. Anytime I attack, I try to take out the queen when I'm trying to attack the Zerg player, because the queen really speeds up that production with those larva injects, and I really should have left at this point, but I decided to engage again, and I lose my whole army. So if the units lost, I actually lost a lot in that engagement, almost double, 1500 to 980. Well, not double, but you know what I mean. So not a good engagement for me at all, but I did get my second base up and running. And I will be transferring over SCVs as soon as this is done, and I think I'm not that far behind, because I am ahead in workers, and I do have him turtling a lot. He only has 1 queen. He's not building more than 1 queen, so he's only building 1 queen, and all he has is zerglings. And I do have stem marine and marauders with this bunker, so I'm feeling very confident at this point in the game. I'm adding on a whole bunch of structures. As soon as I get this second base, I know I'm going to get an influx of resources, and as the units come down, these Zerglings are coming in here, not really doing that much damage at all. And I'm just trying to micro back and forth, try to kill as many as possible. But microing's not my big part of my game that I'm trying to do right now. Right now, I'm just trying to macro and get enough production facilities up so that I can spend all my money. I do have a starport and 2 more barracks up. I have a reactor, and I am getting weapons level 1 and combat shield. So I'm really trying to macro and get upgrades. I mean, 11 minutes into the game, I have stem, I have siege mode, I have combat shields on the way, and weapons level 1, armor level 1 on the way. So really just trying to extend my lead. I got an armory. I will be getting some Thors, because I'm not sure if I saw this. I didn't see it, but I assume near the mid game, for a lot of Zerg players, they will get mutas to try to harass. So I started getting some Thors. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't put any turrets to guard my people at all. I mean, I had the engineering bay up at around the 7-minute mark, and I put no turrets up. So he does have some mutalisks coming right here, so when these mutalisks start attacking, I'm going to be completely off guard. But I will admit, this player could have done a lot more damage with his mutas, but he does not do as much damage as he possibly could have. There's a lot of little mistakes that I made in this game that I will be working on. So we see that he is getting a baling nest which I am terrible when it comes to bailings. I've been doing the APM trainer, trying to get better at splitting. But I'm hoping that my macro, and if I just keep pumping out units, I'll eventually kill the Zerg. Excuse me, sorry about that. So, we see vehicle weapons level 1 on the way, and concussive shells. Armor level 1 almost finished, and we see that I will be going for a drop right here, but these mutalisks are going to be in here harassing my mineral line because I did not put up any turrets at all. But I will be putting up turrets right after this. If we look, he did kill 10 workers, so pretty decent amount of damage that he did to me right there because it was my mistake. I should have put up some workers, but I will be going for a drop right here. And this is a big thing that I've been trying to really get good at, is do my drops and still macro at the same time. Just getting the amount of, and I do see me trying to stutter step, trying to kill this Baling Nest as quick as possible before his forces come. Because I do terrible against Bailings. I don't want him to get Bailings out because I do really bad against him, and I'm just trying to throw him off his game as much as possible and make it as cost effective as possible. So I get my guys out of there as soon as his army comes. So look at the units tab. He did pass me in workers, 29 to 33. So 14 minutes left. That's not where the Zerg wants to be at all. So I'm not that far behind at all. I have my second base up and running. He has his second base up and running. But I feel like mine is more saturated. But the main, he did do significant damage with the Mutalisks harass. And I am putting a couple turrets up to make up for that loss, to make sure that I don't lose that again. And I was going for my third, and these Mutalisks came, and I did not cancel it. So that is a huge loss on my end. And it's just me not reacting fast enough, and that's a big part of this game. Is just reacting quick enough to make sure that you don't lose a lot of resources. I did get supply blocks several times in this game. I really feel bad about it. I really try to make sure that I get those supply depots down, but it's so much happening. Sometimes I just get a little overwhelmed. And also this medevac, I should have brought it home, but my fault. I got it killed. So pretty decent amount of mistakes on my end, microwaving, things like that. But it's all part of the learning process. When you're watching these replays, you want to really critique yourself and really try to see what you could have done better. And I see a lot of things I could have done better. We see the Zerg player is going for his third base right here. I will be dropping right here to try to do a little bit of damage. Macro hatch coming in for the Zerg player as well. And he's rebuilding that Baling Nest, and I think that did some damage to him. But, I mean, really, I just try to throw him off. And we see all the Zerglings are trying to come out. I accidentally I load them up, and I don't put them down here. And I just lost track of this medevac, and just completely threw this whole battle down the hole. So completely let him just destroy me. I see my money's getting pretty high, so I try to just start spending it as soon as possible, spending as much of it as possible, try to get out of here, because these siege tanks cost a lot of money, and you really don't want to throw those away. But that one gets taken down, and I try to regroup and make sure that I don't throw this game, because I really want to win. At this point, I think I was ranked like 15th, and I wanted to get up to 12, 11. You know, I want to get up there high in rank. So, and I really want to play hard. But if you can tell by the production tab, I'm really working. I'm doing a really good job. My goal was to keep my money low. My money has been low for most of the game. I do have 1-1. 1-2 on the way, weapons level 2 on the way, and I'm really not upgrading anymore right here. In the beginning of the game, that's my problem. I will upgrade a lot near the beginning, and then I'll just slowly but gradually stop upgrading. Now, I'm not sure why I brought these guys back here. I don't know how there must have been a reason that I brought these guys back here, because these mutas are going to come in, but I do have a significant amount of turrets right here. But, I mean, if he really wanted to, he could kill these turrets and just attack me. But I started getting some Vikings just for that extra air support, and I do get this third. and make sure that I put those turrets up to make sure that these mutants don't come in here and stop my third base. And when I see he's kind of playing with me, I get out of here and I say, you know what, I'm just going to attack. Sometimes when someone's harassing the hell out of you, just attack. Because if you're just running around all over the place and you can't stop them, just attack. So we see that our Zerg player is going for an infestation pit and 16 drones at the same time. He does have his third base, and I'm assuming he's going to be sending all these drones over here. So he is really droning up. He should have me beat in drones right now. No, he does not. He's only, well, he has me beat, but it's only by 2. So I don't feel that bad. Whenever I have the same amount of bases and the same amount of workers as the Zerg player, I'm feeling good. I know 20 minutes in the game, I should have like 60, 70 workers. I understand that, but again, I'm learning, and you know, I'm trying to get better. I do forget the worker production later in the game. Like, I am not producing workers. I don't think I've been producing workers for a while. So I scanned his base and I saw that he had a little hidden expo over here. So I decided, I said, okay, I'm gonna go take that out. I think that's gonna be his weakest spot right now, and I'm gonna try to take that out. We see some Bailings being morphed in right here, which I'm terrible against Bailings. So I hope that I'm going to be able to micro my way out of here. But he does not have the speed upgrade, so I'm feeling, you know, I don't know that at the time, but I'm still afraid of the Bailings. So I'm going to try to take out this hatchery as soon as possible, stop this production right here, and we see that his army is going to be moving in. Those Bailings, I think, I see the Bailings, and I split my army, and those Bailings do a pretty decent amount of damage, but I don't think those Bailings did enough. I don't like how he attacked right there. The Bailings were way in the back. He did not have the upgrade. I don't think he should have engaged me right there. And he didn't stop these workers from mining. And I just killed a lot of drones. 30 drones dead on his part. And I've been keeping up with my goal. Just set yourself a goal. Don't try to do too much. I've been talking to a lot of master players, a lot of pro players, and all you do is set yourself a goal and then conquer that goal and then move on to the next thing. That's how you get better. Don't do too much too soon. I said I wanted to keep my money low, and I was keeping my money low for a while. And this is the last engagement. My guys are upgraded. His guys are not. They are 0-0 mutas. I am 1-2. And he did have flyer attacks level 1 on the way, and this second base will go down. Right now, he's done. I know he's done. At this point, I know there's no hidden expos anywhere because I sent everything around. And he says, see, good game. Good game. So my money did get high near the end. But I knew I was dealing a final blow. And I feel good. When I feel good about an engagement, I don't macro very well. Because I know I could end the game. So, I am a silver player. I'm learning. I feel good about this game. Was it the best game? No. But I feel really good about this game simply because I kept my goal. I said I wanted to keep everything low. I wanted to, I wanted to stay with the bases. I wanted to stay the same amount of bases. I wanted to harass. And if you realize, the Zerg player did not attack me at all. That Zergling attack at the beginning, that was it. And that wasn't even really attack. He was just running around all over the place. And honestly, I really believe that I scared the Zerg player with those drops. And I really made him overreact. He might have done it on his own accord, though. I mean, he overreacted a lot. He built 2 spine crawlers before he saw any idea of a starport. And he built 2 spine crawlers, 6 Zerg, 7, 8 Zerglings, And I really think he overreacted. But I could have done a lot better that game. I mean, I won the game, but I could have done a lot better. That drop right here, didn't see that. The third base I didn't cancel, and the missed micro right here, and overcommitting myself to those 2 spine crawlers at the beginning. So, just wanted to let you guys see a game of mine. I'm always talking about other people's games. Thought you guys want to see one of my games. I am always welcome to comment on my game. Let me know how I could improve. If you have any tips or anything like that, I mean, I'm always open to that. I'm just really just trying to learn and just trying to be a better player, and I think that's really all we're trying to do. So if there's anything you guys want to send me as well, if you guys have any really epic games that you want to send me, just send it to pocketstarcraft@gmail.com. Send all the replays there. When you send the replay, give me a brief, summary of what the replay is. I mean, if you guys, show me, use these Reapers very well, or you microed your Hellions or something like that, or you just did something really good and you want to share it, feel free. And it doesn't have to be Terran. It could be Protoss. It could be Zerg. It could be any of them. Say, hey, look at these magic boxes. Look at these. Look at the blink micro here, and this is how I did it. And this is how you could practice it. If you can do something like that, I will cast it, and I will, because we're all just trying to learn. We're all trying to learn, and we're all are. If you have a way to practice your blink micro, please share. And all the Protoss players, they can try it. If you have any tips for anybody, so feel free to subscribe. It is free. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I will be coming out with some more games that I played because I'm feeling pretty good about it. I've gotten a lot better, and it may seem kind of noobish, but I feel good because I kind of worked on my game a little bit, and I've been working on specific things. My own custom hotkey setup and everything like that. It took me like 2 weeks to get used to that. It took me 2 days to set it up. And, I'm just feeling really good about my game right now. I feel like I'm really progressing. And with more practice, I'll get better. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And stay tuned. Keep watching.